He wants me to show him that I've at least made enough progress with my stamina to be able to stand to get my weight checked. But that makes me really nervous because I've been able to get up, but I still need a lot. Hold on one second. So I hope I can do it. Oh my God. Hold on. Sorry. You know what I was doing? Y'all got me caught up. I don't even know what my dang on picture is. Oh, here it go. Sorry. You know what I was doing? I was minding my own business, right? And then let me tell you what happened. I said, you know, I've been watching CNN all day. So I said, let me switch the channel because I have, you know, I got YouTube TV. So up pops season 7 of My 600-Pound Life. And I'm glued. I mean, I am stuck to My 600-Pound Life. I mean, I'm literally stuck. And I said, God, dog, man, it's something else. Anyway, go ahead, hit the share, hit the like, you know what I'm saying? Do all what you got to do. We're going to go and make this, I can't really say what it is because, you know, with everybody paranoid and stuff about what's happening these days. You know what I mean? So, with the coronavirus, shit is getting real. Coronavirus. Okay. Well, I know y'all look forward to me making a drink all the time. I know you do. I haven't had that much water today, and I like to make sure I'm drinking enough water every day. Are y'all drinking enough water? Do y'all monitor the amount of water y'all drink? So I'm gonna go and make a little piece of Crystal Light because I really, you know, I've been doing stuff and busy and cleaning up and taking this time very seriously to do what I have to do, but I have not been drinking enough water today. I don't think I had enough. So with that being said, I'm gonna just make me a little piece of Crystal Light, and we just gonna sip on that, okay? I know this really is atypical of your boy, but you know, this is what we're gonna do today. This is raspberry ice, if you're wondering what flavor this is. It's the raspberry ice Crystal Light. Let me get a glass, please. Hold on one second. Coronavirus. The coronavirus. The coronavirus. Oh, let me get some ice. Oh my God. All right. Welcome everybody to this evening. We just gonna do a little cooking. Everybody cooped up in the house. We need some good recipes, so I'm here for you to get you going. All right. So I figured today we'll do a little bit of sweet and sour pork. I don't really want to say Chinese food, considering our president is out here basically calling this a Chinese virus. So I ain't really trying to go through all that. But we're gonna go and make a little piece of sweet and sour pork because everybody likes sweet and sour, either chicken or pork, either one. You can also use beef, whatever you got. But I was at Target earlier. Shout out to everybody who's on my live. You know, I do want to put a little piece of Hennessy or something in this. You know, a little tip of Hennessy wouldn't really hurt us, you know. But I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the vine. I ain't gonna do it, okay? What we do need is some rice. Oh, welcome. If this is your first time, we ask you please stand. We hope something said or done, encourages your heart to come back again. You are welcome. The keto is on the main line. Tell it what you want. Keto's on the main line. Tell it what you want. Keto's on the main line. Tell it what you want. You just call it up and tell it what you want. You may be seated. All right? We good? Because you know how y'all get in the comments. Where the song? Where the song? There's the song. Okay? All right. Let me see what I got. You know ain't nothing ready. Oh, good. I got some rice. This is Baz. Okay, real quick. Coronavirus. We gotta go fast. Okay. This is rice. Okay. Now this is not keto. All right. You can use cauliflower rice if you want to, but listen, we're gonna use what we have. Now, everybody, y'all be having a hard time trying to figure out how to make the perfect pot of rice. I don't know why it's so difficult for you, okay? I'm gonna give you a couple of tips tonight to show you how to make the perfect pot of rice, and it comes out perfect every single time, okay? First thing I wanna do is I'm gonna get my fire on low, okay? I wanna heat my pan up, okay? That's the first thing I wanna do, all right? I got a regular skillet, right? And I just wanna heat my pan up. That's the first thing I'm gonna do, okay? Now the second thing I need you to understand is a little math. Not that difficult, just a little bit. I need you to realize 2 to 1, all right? For every 1 part of rice, we're gonna put 2 parts liquid. That's it. And the part that you use don't even matter. See how simple that is? You could use anything to measure. 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of liquid. You could use 4 cups of rice to 8 cups of liquid. You can use 1 bowl of rice to 2 bowls of, it doesn't matter. Just remember 2 to 1, okay? Now, we're gonna put our 1, and this is just, I don't even know what this is. My friend Crystal came over here, brought me some potatoes, and left this. I washed it out. You see what I'm saying? I washed it out, and I'm finna use this to measure out the rice. It's that simple. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna use this. I'm measuring out 1 container of rice, okay? That's what I should have had yesterday with them pork chops, all right? But we trying to do right, okay? We trying to do right, all right? Okay, so this is 1 bowl of rice, all right? Now, this is gonna go a little quick depending upon how hot the pan is. So what you really wanna do is you wanna get everything ready to go, okay? We got 1 bowl of rice. We're gonna need 2 bowls of liquid. So liquid could be whatever you have. In this case, my liquid is gonna be some chicken stock, okay? If you want to do vegan, use vegetable stock, all right? But this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna use this, okay? I'm gonna measure it in 1 second, but I want to put my rice on. So here's what I want to do. I want to toast the rice first. So I got a little piece of olive oil, okay? Now when I say toast the rice, I just want it to get light brown, light amber in color. This goes fast, so you got to be ready to work, okay? Once this rice get brown, it don't take but a second to go to burn. And we really can't have no burnt rice in front of all these people, okay? So you're gonna put a little piece of oil on, all right? Couple of teaspoons of oil, all right? And we're gonna throw this rice right in here, okay? Just like this, all right? Now remember, we use 1 of these, so we're gonna use 2, all right? You hear that popping? Okay, this don't take that long, okay? If your fire is good, it don't take that long. And all you wanna do is roll, you wanna roll your rice, okay? Now we could make regular rice. We could make regular rice. But we're making a little bit of Chinese food with soul, okay? So I had a box of ginger tea that I haven't opened up yet. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go and put, listen, how you get in here? There you go. We're gonna go and put a ginger tea bag. Make sure it don't burn. We're gonna put 1 ginger tea bag in with the rice so we get the ginger flavor infused in the rice. Huh? Genius. I know. Okay? All right. I've also done this with green tea before, and it's delicious. Okay. All right. Get this going. All right. Okay. Now keep stirring. You know, you don't want anything to burn. Make sure you join our vegan Facebook group too. And I'm sorry, vegan. We got a vegan one too. Our keto Facebook group. I'm thinking about starting to judging up my Darius Cooks Facebook group. I'll keep you posted. But join the keto Facebook group. Go to Facebook and type in Everyday Keto. Okay. Okay. This don't take long. When it starts smelling like popcorn and you want to melt the butter, that's when you're ready for it, okay? It's starting to smell like popcorn a little bit. I don't know why y'all struggle with this. Just do what I say. I know you like, you know what? I don't know. Trust me when I tell you, all right? Just go with me. Trust me, okay? Trust me. Okay? All right. See, now look. You can't really see this, but what's happening is each grain of rice then has some contact time with the oil, okay? And it's starting to get light brown in color. So we're gonna go and get ready. This is our first cup. Remember I said you gotta put two containers of this in here, okay? This is our first container. Stir this good. Please don't let this burn. Don't be on the phone. This is not the time. Okay? Don't be trying to watch RST, LNE, trying to figure out what's going on Wheel of Fortune. Don't be trying to watch the news. You're going to burn this. Don't be on the phone talking to the people. You're going to burn your stuff. All right? Okay, this light is real nice and light-skinned brown. So we're going to go and put this in here. This one, come on. It's going to bubble. And then this is 2, okay? This is 2. Come on now, stick with me, Doc. Stick with me. That's it. See, you roll it around. Remember that tea bag I just told you? Throw that ginger tea bag on up in here, okay? Like that. Okay? Throw that ginger tea bag on up in there. See? Now what you're going to do is you're going to let the liquid cook out. Once the liquid cooks out, it ain't ready yet. It ain't ready. Don't be trying to eat it. Put a lid on, let it sit 6, 7, 10 minutes, okay? And then you're gonna be ready to go, all right? Okay. Now, I was down to the Target. Yes, I was. And they had this good-looking pork, boneless sirloin, diced pork. I said, oh, we got to use this. It looked real juicy. And you do know pork is the other white meat, so you good with this. Okay? Let me get my skillet on. Put your skillet, get your skillet hot, okay? I'm gonna use this other one over here. Hold on, where my lighter go? Oh. Okay, all right. Actually, let me switch them. Hold on one second. I'm gonna switch them. Okay, there you go. Now, if you notice, I'm working in a cast iron skillet. Okay, I had a guy hit me up today, actually, in my DMs, and he asked me. He was like, "Oh, I just got a cast iron skillet. You have any recipes in the cast iron skillet?" I'm like, "Child, everything. Okay, everything can be cooked in the cast iron skillet." So this is diced pork. All right, looks gorgeous, actually. And I'm just gonna do a little rinse on my diced pork. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? I'm gonna do a little rinse. I know, shut up, people, okay? Normally I don't do this. But today I'm gonna do this, okay? A little rinse on my diced pork. All right, a little drain. And you can do this a bunch of different ways. Sometimes I do this recipe and I'll make it crispy. So I'll fry the pork first. And then once you fry it, toss with the sauce. But, you know, I'm trying to really like watch my waistline a little bit. And so we're not gonna fry nothing today, okay? We're not gonna fry. We just gonna go on, you know, do it like this here, okay? And we're gonna season this real simple with a little piece of salt, okay? Not that much, put your little pinch, all right? Because we do have a sauce coming, okay? And put your little piece of black pepper in there. Fresh cracked if you can, all right? Fresh cracked black pepper, all right? Watch your rice. The minute you start hearing that rice crackle a little bit, you know what that means? That means it's time to come on out, okay? Now, this is diced pork. It ain't got that much fat in it. This is a lean piece of pork, okay? So we're gonna have to add some oil to the pan to get this going, okay? Now the key is to make sure your pan is nice and hot on you, okay? Nice and hot on you. So come on, we're gonna put the oil in here like this, see? Okay, put that oil in there. We're gonna take this pork that we just seasoned with the salt and the pepper, and we're gonna throw this on over in here, okay? Okay, now we're gonna cook the pork till it's just about almost done. Then we're gonna do a few more things. Speaking of a few more things, you know what I had? Remember them turnip greens I made yesterday? I had a bunch left. And normally in something like this, you could put the cabbage or broccoli. But you know, around here, I said I don't really want nothing to go to waste. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna saute up some of these turnip greens and mix the turnip greens with the pork. You see what I'm saying? That way you get in some nutrients and whatnot. It's a little different for us, I know. Come on now. It's a little different, I know. Come on, let's make sure we're not burning our pork. Okay, the pork is cooking good. Come on. We're gonna use the same bowl because we're gonna wash these greens off real fast. They gotta be cooked anyway, so we can use the same bowl. All right. Then we're gonna get ready for our sauce. The sauce is very easy. It's very simple. It ain't even that hard to do the sauce. And a lot of these ingredients you can find at a regular grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to go to a specialty store to find any of this stuff. A lot of these things you can find at your normal, regular grocery store. Now, if you don't fancy turnip greens, cabbage works really good. Spinach works really good. Okay? Whatever you got. Whatever you got. All right, let me drain these. Hold the line. Okay, and we're just gonna do a quick saute on the turnip greens. You know, you ain't got to cook your turnip greens all the way down. I mean, listen. Okay, let me just be honest. If you want to cook them all the way down, like Grandma did, you can. You see what I'm saying? But these, you could do a nice saute, keep them nice and green. and they'll be perfect in our stuff, okay? All right. Now the rice, look at that. See that liquid in that rice? It's almost cooked out, okay? I'm gonna let it go probably 30 more seconds. Okay, you gotta wash it. I'm telling you, it'll burn, okay? And the last thing you need is burnt rice while you in quarantine, okay? As soon as the last piece of liquid cook off the rice, cut it off. Put the lid on, walk away. That's it, okay? All right, the liquid is out, the lid is on. I'm gonna move this to the back of the stove, and I ain't even gonna worry about it. I'm gonna let it sit, and I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Okay, meanwhile, let me get my pork out, okay? Remember, you don't want the pork to be all the way cooked up. 75% of the way is all you need, okay? Don't eat this yet. It ain't all the way cooked through, okay? Okay, now what I'm gonna do next, in the pan, I'm doing this all in the same pan, okay? All in the same pan with all that good flavor. We're gonna put our greens in there, okay? Come on, put our greens in there while it's still popping. What we doing? Cooking. Okay, while that's working, we gotta do one more thing and get ready for our sauce. Okay, pineapple. Cause you need it in the sauce. You need it. You see what I'm saying? Now the rest of this we might save tomorrow and do pineapple margaritas, okay? I think tomorrow we might do pineapple margaritas, okay? But today, we can go ahead and use, okay, we could use some pineapple, all right? We're gonna go and use this. Huh? If you can't find a fresh one, don't make this. No. You could use, you know, a canned one. Canned one will work. But the fresh one just tastes so much better. If you could find a fresh one, it just tastes better. Personally, okay? All right. Now we don't need that much pineapple though. Let me check my greens. Hold on. You saw how much greens I put in there? That's called gross pay. You see what it cooked down to? That's called net pay. Okay? Woo, I tell you, ain't much in there, huh? Ain't much in there. Okay, now, if you wanted to, you can get you a super ripe pineapple, okay? But I find that if I'm ever gonna cook pineapple like I'm about to do right now, I don't want it to be super, super, super ripe, okay? This one is gonna do us just fine. It's ripe, but it ain't overly juicy and overly ripe, which is perfect for what I'm trying to do, okay? So I just wanna cut this. Careful, almost my finger was almost gone up out of here, okay? That's about all I need. Ain't nobody here but me, okay? So we're just gonna slice this up. Okay, and you got a few little pieces of pineapple that's gonna go in. Let me check the greens, hold on. Let me move the pot. I don't want to burn it, hold on. Okay, this is the pork that's not all the way cooked, okay? These are the greens. Okay, and you can use any green you want. You could use, look how much we had when we started. Look how much we got now, okay? Baby, this cooked down to nothing, okay? You could use any green you want. I'm gonna put the pineapple in that warm pan. Hold on one second. Okay. So the pineapple can start to, release some of its juice a little bit and go from there. Remember, I purposefully didn't pick an overly ripe pineapple for this because I just don't think it do it any justice, personally, if you ask me. All right, let's make our sauce, huh? We need some garlic, right? We need some ginger. All right, and I got good fresh ginger. All right, I got the good fresh ginger. All right. Here's what you do. You get a spoon, all right? See that? You get a spoon. You take the spoon and you rub the spoon across the flesh of the ginger, like that, okay? Rub the spoon around the flesh. What you're doing is you're getting rid of the peel on the ginger, just like that. See how easy that is? Y'all be trying to cut it off. Just use a spoon and scrape it, and it comes right off, okay? Now, get you a microplane or a zester, okay? And I want you to zest about an inch or so worth of ginger. Now, you don't have to zest it. You could certainly cut the ginger and dice it up. But I feel like when you zest it, it's evenly more it's more evenly, what am I, Jamaican? What am I, Jamaican? You know, they say the rest of the world calls it COVID-19. Caribbeans in the Jamaica, they say 19 COVID, they say it backwards. So you can distribute it a little bit more evenly, okay, when you grate the ginger across. And to be honest with you, if you get some peel in here, it don't really matter. Like, you're not gonna really taste it, so it's absolutely okay if you do that, okay? All right, so about an inch or so worth of ginger. Look at that. See that little bit of ginger under here? Just tap that off. Okay, and so now in the bottom of the bowl, we've got the ginger, okay? Do the same thing with a couple of cloves of garlic. Now, anything that starts with ginger and garlic, it's got to be good. Okay, and when you get down to the nub of the garlic, like this, I just toss that right in there, okay? I toss it right in there. All right, and this is the time for the fresh garlic. Don't be out here with that canned garlic, that jar. Don't do that. Okay, you see all this good cooking we doing, and you out here with garlic sitting in marinade? Don't do that. No, get you some fresh garlic. And they said every grocery store, because people is not buying the garlic. They buy everything else but the garlic. Okay, what's that? About 4 cloves? Let's do 5, because we can. Let's just do 5, because we could do that. Okay? Thank you. Get all of it off, child. All of it. Okay. What was that? Garlic, and that was ginger. Okay, come on. We got some other ingredients that you may not know of, but if you've been following me, we've cooked with these ingredients before, okay? We've done this before, okay? Okay, first one is mirin. It's a Chinese white wine. Oh, ain't much left in there. It's a Chinese rice wine, okay? I got a corner of rice vinegar. I got a quarter in here. Apple cider vinegar work just as well if you can't find. Don't get the apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Get the apple cider vinegar, the Heinz or Kroger brand. Don't get that thick one. Don't do that. I need some more vinegar. Hold on, let me get some more vinegar. See this one, the apple cider one. Just use that, okay? If you out like I'm out. Sesame oil. If you pour too much, it's gonna be a fool, doc, okay? You need just that much sesame oil. And this is the toasted sesame oil, by the way, okay? Okay, I got a little piece of ponzu. Now, ponzu is soy sauce, right? But it's soy sauce that's mixed with a little citrus overtone. They have the lime ponzu and they have the lemon one. This one is one that's made with lemon. If you can't find ponzu, which you can, because it's in every grocery store, then it's fine. Don't use ponzu, use soy sauce, okay? Fine, I'm okay with that. And I got a little chili oil, about that much, okay? Because I like mine to be a little spicy, and then a little sweet. Now, if you're doing keto, let me put my pan back on so my pan can get hot. Hold on. If you're doing keto, use don't use brown sugar. You can use regular monk fruit sweetener or golden monk fruit sweetener, okay? Because everything we put in here was keto friendly. Everything, so far, except for this, okay? But this is what I got. So this is what we're gonna use. And since we're on quarantine, you know, we're just gonna excuse ourselves a little bit. We'll get back to keto about next week, okay? You need like a half a cup. Remember, we put a lot of vinegar in here, a lot of soy sauce. All that is very, very, very tart and sour, okay? So you gotta make sure that you balance it out with some sugar, okay? Last thing I need is a little piece of cornstarch. The thing about this is I really want this to coat the pork. You see what I'm saying? I want this to coat the pork. I don't want this to just fall off the pork, okay? That's not what we need. We don't need a fall off anointing after we don't work this hard, okay? We need something that's gonna coat the pork and be good. So a little piece of cornstarch is gonna help thicken this properly so that as soon as this hits the heat, it's ready to go. You see what I'm saying? That's why everything got to be ready to rock. Everything got to be ready to roll. Okay? We don't need that. Okay? A little piece of cornstarch. About a tablespoon. All right? Give that a stir. And I gotta tell you, I smell those pineapples. Okay, before we add the sauce, let's put our pork. See, this is why we didn't cook the pork all the way through. If you cook it all the way through the first time, when we reheat it, it's gonna be overkill. The pork already died once. No need to go through what it went through a second time. When you die, one time is all you need. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no need for you to die again. Unless you want to be like Christ. Huh? Okay. In here, we got that pineapple. And see, look at what's happening. See, look, let me show you this. Hold on. This is why you need a cast iron skillet, Doc. See, this is why you need cast iron, okay? You see that pineapple getting charred? You're not going to get that unless you're using cast iron, number one. And if your pineapple is too ripe, you're not going to get this either because it got so much liquid in it. This is why I didn't use a super ripe pineapple, okay? Because you want some texture. You want some, you want some flavor. You want some crust, all right? Okay, come on. In goes the pork. You hear that? Huh? Do you hear that? Okay. Let me put a little oil in there. The sauce. Oh, here goes my spoon right here. Give that a stir. It smells divine. It smells divine. Give that a stir. All right. And make sure that pineapple is all incorporated with the greens and get everything in here like this. Okay, and we can cut this off. We cut that off, Doc. That's it. Huh? That's it. Cut that off. That's ready to go. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find some scallions somewhere around here. Oh, I found some. Yes. I found a scallion. And we finna use. Because you dare not make you a little piece of this without a little piece of onion scallion at the end. Huh? All right. Little piece of scallion, Doc. And cut it on the diagonal so it look pretty. That's called cutting it on the bias. Mm-hmm. Like that, okay? The rice. I know you were a little nervous. So there he is. I don't know if that rice gonna come out perfect like you said. I know you said it was gonna be perfect, but I'm just not too sure, okay? We're gonna pull off this little piece of ginger tea bag that's sitting in here. Get rid of that. And get you a fork, all right? And then all you have to do at this point is fluff the rice with a fork. Do you see that? Huh? I can't hear what you said. Do you see that? I'm talking about every single time you do it like I say do it, it's gonna come out perfect, okay? you ain't really got much to even worry about. It's gonna come out beautifully every single time. I try to tell y'all this stuff. Y'all don't want to listen to me. You think you know everything and you don't know. No, I'm just playing. I try to tell you, it come out right every single time. I try to tell y'all that. Okay, all right. You got your rice. I just put a little salt and pepper in the rice. And then let me get a little bowl. All right. We're going to put a little piece of rice, perfectly cooked rice, every single time on the bottom like this. Okay? And you can certainly use the brown rice if you want to. Brown ain't did nothing to me. I don't mind using brown. Okay, you can use that. And then this is that pork that smells divine. Okay? And I just put the pineapple in here. I put the pineapple in here with the brown sugar, and I use the turnip greens, okay? That's because that's what I like. That's what I had laying around. You don't have to use the turnip greens if you don't want to. You can use chicken. You can throw some broccoli in here. You can throw some cabbage in here. You can put some bell pepper in here. You put whatever you want. It don't really matter what you put inside. You see what I'm saying? You could do whatever you want, all right? I just did that because that's what I had sitting around the house. That's hot. Hold on. I had that sitting around the house, okay? Okay, let's finish it. I got a little piece of scallion. Put that right on top, okay, because I like that personally, okay? Then I got some toasted black sesame seeds, okay? Put you a few toasted black sesame seeds. You could do black sesame seeds or you could do regular sesame seeds. It don't really matter to me what kind you use, okay? I really don't care, but I just want you to see our sweet and our sour and our pork, okay? See that? Facebook, you see that? Periscope, huh? You see that? My friends on Instagram, huh? Do you see this, my friends on YouTube? And then on my personal Facebook, do you guys see this? Okay, this don't take all day either. How fast was this? It was very, very, very fast. I told you that. Okay, this was very, 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 very quick and very, very, very fast to do. And you could do any variation you want. You don't have to do pork if you don't. You could do seafood. You could do shrimp. You could do lobster. It don't matter, okay? Please, let's bow our heads for a word of prayer. Grace. Okay, all right. Now, I got to go in here and I got to get me a bit of this. I got to see what this talking about, okay, because I know it's going to be good. It smells amazing. Uh-huh. Mmm. Listen, it's the vinegar and a little bit of brown sugar that we added in here. Okay. The garlic and the ginger is singing in complete harmony. First of all, and look, the pineapple, when you saute it like that, that thing get juicy. That thing get juicy and delicious. Okay? Listen, y'all. I swear to God. I got the hardest job. Listen, I didn't even tell you about my cookbook, did I? Go buy a cookbook. Everyday Keto, you can get this by going to shopdariuscooks.com. I didn't even talk about a cookbook. That's how good this is. And see, the pork is so good and juicy because we didn't overcook the pork. Sometimes y'all be overcooking the pork. You ain't got to overcook the pork, Don. Cook the pork a little bit and then finish it on the sauce. This rice is perfectly cooked. The greens are tender. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, recipes like this, you know where they're going to be? On the website. The website is, yes, I can eat with chopsticks. I know I'm fat. I know I'm fat. Recipes like this, you know where to find them. They're going to be on the website. The website is DariusCooks.tv. Okay, listen. There's two things I want to tell you. As I always do. Food is my life. Life is my food. Until next time. I gotta wish you happy cooking. From my heart to yours. Bye, y'all. Mm.